Hello and welcome back once again. This is Hambbage, and I'm so glad you joined me for another hardcore vanilla Minecraft session. Wow, I hope everybody's coming from seeing the last video. If you're not, first of all, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in. Drop a comment. Let me know how you found out. Is it a friend that shared their experiences in the video? Did you find it on a search, or maybe came across my comments in one of your videos? However you got the word, I'd love to know. So let me know. Give me the feedback. While you're at it, let's consider hitting a like or subscribing for even more of the content. Anyway, we're getting going here. Let's launch up our world. In our last episode, it nearly all came to an end. We're at least 147 episodes in, an hour to 2 hours in length for most of those, and we're 952 days when we looked. 953, so we made it through another day, and we very nearly plummeted to our death. We would have, were it not for one of these things in my left hand here, a totem of undying, and we put that to good use. They work, apparently. Got an advancement for it, but not one we would have preferred to obtain quite so early on. Would have been nice to leave that one to the end, but it is what it is, and we had it, and that's something right there. It goes to show it was good to get the mansion when we did. All right, we're going down here, but up. So we're going to go back this way. Pretty lost, in case you didn't know. Let's get a lot here, because what we want to be at, like negative 900, negative one something. I thought we had a bit more of a bridge. That's always the problem out here with coordinates, which may be your only way home. You can't see to know where the portal is that you might be aiming at. Come on. Now I'm going up. Maybe right back down here. I definitely wanted to be at like negative 970, so maybe we should just go find that. Or negative 927 and 129. Hey, maybe we're on the right track. We can do a lot more exploring out here, and I think we will, but we want to get back, too. Get back and make these shulker boxes that we gathered up. Look at whatever other random loot we got. Unfortunately, that city, awesome as it was, did not have a boat. So no more elytra. We're still at 2 on those. But the shulkers will be awesome. Not that we've been using all of ours. We haven't had massive building type projects, and this will probably exceed our ability to carry in an ender chest. But we can color code and start carrying some to a specific destination, whatever that may be, and then leaving them as is. See, this is what I was talking about. You're gonna end up far out on the extremes whenever you portal through. Alright, so we've got our beacon. I think we're going to leave it intact as we talked about. It's here if we need it, and it won't get too lost. It's usually an easy matter of getting to the portal to... Oh, that scared me so bad. I forgot that our outdoor bed was our last bed we'd slept in. What's up, S'more? I thought we were like some random in the middle of a tour bed that I'd somehow completely neglected or broken other beds. Whatever. Let's just go right downstairs and start putting away some of the junk. Now, oh, we had gotten a purple banner. Okay. Oh, we got another one now. Spare. Hey, doggies. Salty, savory, and sprout. I know who you are. I would never forget. I don't even have them ready to go. Whatever. So yeah, let's start with today. We're going to clean up. Then I think we may go for a fly. See if we can track down any pillager outpost that might be near a random village, one that we don't particularly care about, but let's get these. Let's prioritize a little bit here. What else would we put anywhere down here? I don't know. Let's get these done. Nothing else there. More of these. More of these. More of these and these. Lots of these. Glass goes over on the other side. While we're here, we should look at bow repair. Can we? Tool pick repair. 25. Yeah, we did all right. So 12 more shulker boxes to come. I guess we don't even need to put that down. I think we want to pull that and that. Put that away. I wish I'd been using one of those slow fallings when we fell. Famous last words. Don't need an iron sword or helmet. Get in there. Now, you were pretty good. I don't think we need those. Maybe forgetting something down there. If I am, I apologize. Like the obsidian in the chest. But let's try to squirrel away some of these odds and ends. Go upstairs. Spare saddle. This is where it's kind of nice to have overflow parking for those. We moved a lot of that out to the outer boundary. We got some iron here. It's kind of nice, nothing to have to cook. Out of sticks, I see. Got some more boxes, but not enough. We got a lot of oak. Can we bring up some oak? You know what? Won't get us a whole lot more, but I'd always welcome having a few extra chests just sitting in case we need some. Okay, now I don't know that I'm really ready to make those shulkers until we've decided what we want to do with them, because they won't stack. And I think we need... Honestly, I thought by the time we got here, we'd kind of be to the point of a bigger structure above ground. Because usually I'll make a storage area for the shulkers, right? So that you can have, and it won't be a ton at any one time, but just being able to put some of those out. Kind of handy and nice. Also, totally forgot to put those away. Got caught up in the shulker fun. And for instance, eventually, if there are supplies, like back when we're building the highway, if we want to, we can just load shulkers of ice into chests around where we're working or gathering. Now, when you're gathering, you're probably going to use the ender chest, right? And just pop them in, pop them out again. But if you had some that you were sitting on in terms of a bigger project, you don't have to just carry all those with you all the time now. They can come and go as you see fit. Okay, next up, what do we have for dyes? Just go ahead and sleep with the dogs. Water glass is empty, but the coffee cup isn't. Still got a little warm to it. It's my afternoon cup. It sat for a little while, but I had a feeling it was going to be a special day, so I flavored it up. Now, this is where the space is going to become a huge premium. You and you go away. I'm considering lime for one of the bulk colors at least. It stands out so well, unless you're in like a field, it's tough to miss them in most of the places we would be doing mining and gathering, so they work pretty well for that. And it's bright. Yellow, we would definitely want a yellow. We don't have another yellow dye. Going on a dandelion hunt. S'more, you seen a dandelion? I just need one. Creeper down there. Anybody seen a dandelion? We're not going to steal from the bees, but, oh man. Would have been nice if they had some spares there. Probably used them all to breed, because dandelions, they're everywhere. Except when you need some. Dandelions. All right, we really don't need a ton, but I'll grab a few extra. Seems so quiet now, relatively. Not all those shulkers clonking around and Enderman bloop 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 blooping. Okay. So we want, I don't know what, like I use the same soap I always do. No craziness, but I don't know if it's just the change in weather or what, although it, it hasn't been particularly dry or humid or anything. Okay, let's start here. We want to do this yellow and this plain and migrate stuff. Oh, such a pain. Such a pain with all these dyes. Such such a pain with everything all in a mess. Die. 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 No, I'm not a homicidal maniac. DYEs. Okay. Name tag, extra torches, obsidian, candles, wood. Is that everything that went in there? I think so. Okay. Now, at least for the moment. Oh, and let's get all of these back out. And I'm a little tempted to split actual tools with tool-like things, right? And I would break that based on, picks, axes, swords, bows, and anything that you can enchant slash netherite. So I guess fishing rod I would group with it, but I wouldn't shears. That's just me. So the buckets of stuff, the shears, the flint and steels, and the beds and all that, boats, those eventually will go in one. But we really need to grow our supply of picks and stuff until we do that. Man, I should have been using the spyglass when we were looking for those shulkers. We could have done a lot better there. So that's one box. Enchanted apples should go there. The rest of our apples can now be carried. This gives us just a little more space for carrying stuff around, like fish for the cats, right? Can't think other than bamboo for the pandas, which we would have when we get there. I think we've got everything. Maybe a stack of sugar for horse taming, although you can just, it never seems to be too bad to just do that open-handed. All right, let's put you in there for a second. So these are our two. these are our 2 chests now equipped. We had another stack of steak. Can spare that. Those are ready. Okay, so 2 yellow boxes, tools, and consumables. An orange, need 1 red, 1 yellow. Wait, I don't need a yellow. I already got the orange, right? Just need a red. Okay. Now, I think we can do all of those. Guessing I don't have any extras. Oh, we definitely need to grab you. You guys are now learning. Of course, I put that away. Consumables. Not there. Here. Not there. This one thing is as they get closer with the bags and everything like that for, more refined portable storage in Minecraft. It'd be kind of nice if you could put names on shulkers, and I don't think you can. I may be wrong. I don't think we're quite to the point of just throwing name tags like that. Oh, here. Okay, so we got a double for each of our important stuff, and this will be our beacons, right? So those are all set up as well. Then we've just got a lot of random to go. Ooh. Speaking of raids, can you guys not go anywhere for a bit? So we have... good grief, guys. So 10, and we have 10? 10, 10? Oh, we have 1 extra, though. 2 extra. So with that, we have 8 to die. Right? Everybody good with me? So we'll have 9 total. I mean, in theory, switch that. So I think we're going to do 9 lime to start. We'll leave the others for now. So now back here, 1 lime. Nope, that's light gray. Don't want that. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Oh. And I guess we'll take the extra. And then we just line them up. There we go. And we have 2 spares that, at this point, we're just going to leave blank. they're okay like that. They actually are unique, right? We're not carrying a blank one, but we've got a common bulk color. So as I was talking about, if we're doing gathering and we just want to dump everything in, we can. If we're mining and we want to put ores or desired objects or whatever the high volume is, whether that's stone or whatever, we can be dumping it here and then putting the ores into the blues or something like that. So we can do sorting to help us on the back end with our shulkers now, which is huge. That's awesome. Okay, now gotta go back with all these. Why don't we take the brown wool too? That's got a home. I think that's everything we need. So we'll just put these up. We'll be squared away here shortly. Alright. Die. Pardon me, it was very yawny. It's getting that little bit darker when the sun rotates around a little bit. And is no longer like hitting, so it starts to feel darker for me, which is good. I mean, I'm not getting a lot of direct sun anyway where I'm at, but it's nice to have it blocked off a bit. Okay, I think we're pretty well set. So, next mission is resupply the totems. Next mission is sleep. So, what do we need to do to resupply the totems? First thing we need to do is plan to rack up a new advancement when we do. Do I have one here? Did I move them all? Oh, I do. Awesome. Now, I think it's just those. I don't think they need to be lit. But even if they do, we got candles and torches. Whoa! Easy, floor. Where'd my other pumpkin go? Okay, so we can make golems with our carved pumpkin heads and bodies, much like the wither that we just made. If for anybody who hasn't seen, we'll make those out of those two. But before we go, we were talking about repairing tools. Oh. Bow. Our axes are actually pretty good. I don't think we're going to worry about those repairs, but let's see if we can get another life out of this bow. Or not. I don't know if this partial will work, but... Hey! Just go ahead and do it. It's not tip-top efficiency that way, but I'll take it. So tri-tip terror is gonna hang out for a bit. Keep working on the second bow's life. Now, I believe we are now set on the wings. They're all good. Grab a couple stacks of rockets. if possible, we'll grab and... what's a safe flight away from any of our village friends? I guess it would be back past spawn if we can kind of hang up over the sheep shearing area, and then go straight north, kind of over that water, and then there's a swamp, then some more desert. I love fighting raids in deserts. That's kind of the best terrain. So we could get the hostility, fly that way, and just take them as they come. But if I'm doing that, man, I gotta make sure of a couple things, because yay, it's all fun to raid and all, but I don't want to die because of it. Now, I don't either want to accidentally eat that either. Got a lot of random stuff here. Okay. Is it nighttime? Not nighttime. Probably wasted half the day already, though. Alright. Are those pillagers still around? Or did they despawn or go away? We heard them. Where'd they go, Smore? Did you scare them off? We see them out this way. There they are. Get away from my bees. Get away from my bees, you jerk faces. Come on, this way. Come on. Come on. It's like they're stuck. There you go. Don't hit my bees. I'm warning you. We'll have real issues. You killed him! You jerks! That's so lame. You go through the whole early game like, please don't let me get bad omen. Please don't let me get bad omen. Then you finally do want to get it, and they're gone. But I think this is my safe route to get clear of my friends. And still pick up a village. I thought there was more big desert. Doesn't have to be a desert village. You don't want one deep in a forest. I think this is spawn. This was like the initial little spawn area where I started. Whew. Hey, mountain. Can you kind of stay more spawned in than that? That'd be cool. An abandoned village. Have we seen that? If you guys haven't seen that, get a screenshot. Ooh, it's got some hay too. Yeah, there a few releases ago they put in just old abandoned villages. They have a few zombie villagers and a bunch of cobwebs and stuff, and you can basically go clean them up and resettle them. Flower forest. I think we've been in and around some of this as we're coming back with guava and s'more. Cool horses. But now the main thing we're looking for now is a pillager tower. And if we can find one of those, then we'll kind of work our way backwards to any village. Seeing that, so hopefully the game will hear and the Minecraft RNG gods will answer. Seeing as how I plummeted nearly to my death for the sake of everyone's entertainment. Alright, now maybe this is the big old desert I was remembering. Well, yeah, like some of this bordered on oceans that we'd reached by boat. I don't know if any of this is same desert stuff or not, but there's a temple. Have we been to this temple? That's always a good indicator. Those look like torches. So we've been here before. Okay, there's another village. So if we can get a pillager tower now. That would be great. Wings are looking good. Get this up here. That's the nice thing about overworld adventuring. You get little sleeps to be able to have a sip of coffee. Alright, here's our village. We were coming up this way. I don't know why I always struggle so to get off the gas when I'm taking off. Lots of desert. We can have plenty of sand and sandstone, guys. Just in case you were worried. Another village. Just need a tower. I guess all things... It's the old Guardian Temple crackle. Oh no, I lost the desert? I came out of the desert. There we go. Swamp. Now, I don't know that there's any biome precedence one way or the other for the Pillager Towers. I mean, I think that... Oh! I think they just kind of do their thing wherever. Oh, there's an old broken portal. Not what we're looking for right now, though. More village. Ooh, that looks like mountains. Always sketch to watch the chunks load when you're zooming towards potential mountains. It would be an alright place to have a raid. Not too many trees for them to get stuck or hide in. We just need that tower. Oh, I thought that tree with its snow on it was one. Come on, tower. Or a second random mansion would be fine. As a consolation prize, I would definitely take care of our torch needs. I don't know. How long this may end up going. Can't believe they... It was kind of my fault because I didn't just dial in and solely focus on the banner guy. If I'd gotten him without wasting time on any of the others first, then I would have gotten the bad omen and would have been set. But no. I had to let them kill him. It wasn't even my bees. I kind of thought they were going to accidentally shoot one of my bees, and then the bees would all swarm them. And it was more that they might shoot my bees than I was telling them to get away from the bees. I didn't want the bees to die, but I also figured if all those bees got aggro and went after them, those guys wouldn't stand a chance. Them trying to pull back and crank up a crossbow on a swarm of bees. It'd be done. Gonzo. Well, this, I guess, is a good reason to note the coordinates of any pillager towers that you come across. And I know I'm just blowing through torches like crazy here, which is fun. I mean, we got a bunch of them. That's why I like to do it. At some point, just think how long it's been since we've had a good old-fashioned creeper spawner episode. Now we're back to the same village again, aren't we? This is the one I said was going to be the good, an okay one for the battle if it had to happen, but... So we, well, actually, I shouldn't even say that because I don't know. Okay, we're going west. West-northwest. least the water kind of loads up quicker. Oh, Minecraft, we know you'll be stingy about the randomest stuff, but I know there are pillager towers in this world. Oh, that's one of those above air drowned spawner things. Look at them all burn. I wonder if... Did we come and see one of those? Have we been here? It's probably pretty stupid with wings on. Oh, I'm gonna say we hadn't been here. I don't know. This doesn't really help us. Yeah, you're gurgly. Wings are still doing okay. Head south. Not the way. And then it never seems like I'm taking off. I didn't even bother with that map, but whatever. It's one of those things, or if you're not looking for it, desert temples, I will always hit looking for the apples. But really, I've gotten sidetracked so many times in this game where it's just you're going, and then suddenly you wonder, like, wait, why did I start out this way if... Oh, those trees made me think there's one there. Goes a little bit on foot. Got a little anxious for the sleepy times. While we're doing that, though, 48 minutes, so we got a little bit. We'll try to keep this one nice and tight. Even if we find it, we'll wrap up rather than trying to start a raid in this episode. Man, we could have already been in it. It would have probably still going with all the various rounds and things, but I would have let that start. So my mistake, guys. Never let your pillagers shoot each other. That's the rule of the day. Hey, we got some more desert. Temples? Seems to be a smallish desert. Maybe not. Village. Great place for pillagers out camp to set up shop. You could have regular raiding. Be pretty savvy. Just saying. desert. I mean, maybe I should pop my chunks more. I can't. Yeah, I don't think that really helps, and it's trying to load more at any given time, so they go slower. And we've seen it when we found the mansion. You know, we were kind of like flying right on the edge of all the stuff that we were going over. So that's back to the same town. I think that's how we got there. You can see the villages aren't the scarce part. Although I have had worlds where it's been the opposite, where, you know, whether you're just plunked down in the midst of it or not, but you can't turn around without helping to hit those pillager outposts. And you can't find a village to do anything. Which, again, is why I will often spend a bunch of time early game walking or searching to find a base with some coastal access, because like we did in this one, we walked from the mountains down to the spot where we eventually set up shop because we wanted to have boat access, because it can be tough to find villages and things like that, and being able to connect by boat is highly advantageous. All right, now where'd that village go? Lost it. Uh-oh. By the desert and the savannah. That's lava, not village. Oh, no. It's gone. We've lost it, guys. I hope we're not going in circles. What direction do we think we're going in? I hope north. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's the worst. Hey, I found the village, though. And there's the desert. Okay, this time, don't get turned around. Another village. Hopefully not one we've already flown over. Saw you falling, sand. So I would think that means that we're at least flying over 17 chunks here. So maybe we see a geode or something pop out. Turtles. Oh, this is just crazy. And then we have ocean. Oh boy. Beach or desert? Beach or desert? Beach or desert? We're going east. Hey! Any temples? Oh, load faster. Another town. This is just really setting it up where it's going to be such an awesome arrangement that will just absolutely love it. And the other thing you can certainly do is bring villagers to effectively create a village. And that's possible if at range you need it, especially just to get our first raid done. We're not going to worry about any of that. We're just going to set up and go. Okay, back to the ocean. We didn't see anything in that desert. Everybody think we're going north? Oh, man. Turned a little bit. Come on, world. You can take all the time you want to generate as long as you're generating some pillager things. Please. Ooh, that's cool, though. I was a pillager. I totally want to set up with that in my view. Things are getting tough. Cows. They almost sort of look like pillagers. Alright, guys. Well. Actually, I don't think we even need that. I think it's in here. We're going to have to get home with these. We'll try to take a winding route. Or at least close to home. But, yeah, this is proving much more difficult than I'd expected. Yeah, sheep. And a lot of Z blocks. A lot of Z blocks. No portals. But that'll do it. That's why we note the coordinates of our base so we can get back to them. We'll have a good wander, maybe out here. I think we're in 17. I haven't looked. I don't recall if it will tell us up here where the chunks originated. If one or the other of those tells us the version you're playing and the version that you started in. Well, only if I think about it when we're back. It's always tough to make sure you pull up the coordinates when you're at base. But hey, we're that much closer to date. 1,000, not 10,000. 10,000 would be something. But yeah, almost 1,000 days, and we didn't quite die. This one less adventurously than the last. Why don't we give it a sleep just so we're not kicking off in too far away, really? Now it won't let me take off my debug screen. There we go. Get the bed. Don't want to forget it. All right, guys. That's gonna do it. No raid yet, but imminently. 150 beats per minute for 400,000 minutes. That is incredible consistency. As always, I want to thank you guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this content. I know I've enjoyed creating it, even if we didn't find any pillagers that wouldn't kill their own leader. Just it's frightening. But look at that. We hit it right on an hour and 50 seconds. So we're doing very well. Guys, if you're watching these back to back to back to back, I know I say it every time, but I do mean it. Take a break. Get your eyes looking at something that's not a digital screen right in front of your face. And then get up and move around a little bit. Give your legs or your heart a break by using your legs to move some of that blood back to it without having to just push it through. It'll do you good, and you'll come back feeling more alert and awake, ready to play your own games. So I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope you'll join us back here real soon for another Hambbage Hardcore Vanilla Minecraft play. We're always glad to have you. There's plenty of seats, so make yourself comfy and cozy. Do consider hitting that like or subscribing to get more updates. And as always, I really encourage you guys for the comments. Let me know what you think, or any recommendations, feedback, or thoughts on the game itself as I've been playing it. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye now.